everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Autumn here today to do a opening up this vlog. I am going to be reading the I don't know what this duet is called, but I'm gonna be reading Micalea Smeltzer's new duet. I am part of her art team, so I do have the arc of the first one, which is the concept. I don't know, give me 1 second, sorry. Doesn't want to load. But I'm really enjoying it so far. I'm only like 4 chapters in, and it's really good so far. This did have trigger warnings in the beginning, which was really nice. I thought that was really good. Let me just, my phone is being slow. Okay. The Confidence of a Wildflower is what it's called. And the trigger warnings, it says this book is intended for readers 18 plus and deals with mature themes. There are mentions of childhood sexual abuse, cancer, death, and cheating, not between the main characters. So if those are any triggers for you, it is mentioned before you start, which I do like. And let me show you this gorgeous cover. You can't really see it, but let me see if I could do it. So that's the cover. Isn't it so pretty? I love it. But that's the cover and what I will be reading. I also am gonna read the second, include the second book in this duet. So yes, but this follows Salem, who is 18 and doesn't want to go to college. She doesn't know what she wants to do after high school, and then a new neighbor moves in next to her, and he is 31. Yes. And he hires her to be his son nanny, and it's so far really good. I'm really enjoying it. Salem and Thayer, I think is how you say his name. So yes, I'm really enjoying it so far. As I said, I'm only on chapter 3, so not very far into it, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So yes, but I thought I would just open this vlog and say I am reading that. I don't know how much footage you will get me of actually reading it. You might, the next clip I insert will probably be me finishing it, but if not, we're gonna try. But I am gonna go downstairs and take care of my puppies and eat breakfast myself, and then I will read the arc, and I'm super excited. This comes out, the first one, the Confidence. I don't know why I say consequence. The Confidence of Wildflowers comes out March 23rd, and then the second one, which is, oh, I thought it would. That's okay. It didn't tell me what, but the second one, which I'm looking at the name, comes out, oh, the I don't know, the Resurrection, I never could say that, I'm sorry, of Wildflowers comes out April 6th. So you don't have that much wait. I think you have 2-week wait between the duets. So, but yes, I am gonna go and read. Update here, I'm about 45% into the Confidence of a Wildflower by Micalea Smeltzer, and I'm really enjoying it. I've been reading it fairly slow just because I haven't really been reading all that much, minus audiobooks. I've been listening to a lot of audiobooks because yesterday I played The Sims pretty much all day, and then Saturday I just didn't really feel good, so I've been reading relatively slow because it's Monday and I got this on late Friday and I'm only 45% in, which is fine. I'm okay with that. But I'm really enjoying it so far. And I really liked that you saw Willow Creek, the band Willow Creek, which is another one of her series. And the main character, Salem, went to a Willow Creek concert, and it's just, I love them. And I love when Micalea does that, when she adds other characters from her books, or really any author, when they add some characters from their books into their notebook. And I'm really enjoying it so far. So I haven't said much about this, but this follows Salem, who is an 18-year-old senior. She graduated and doesn't want to go to college. She is staying in her house, her town, with her mom, working in her mom's shop, which is an antique shop, and they bake cupcakes, and she also is doing some candle stuff. I'm really enjoying it so far. And then you have Thayer, who is 30, and he has a 6-year-old son. He is divorced, and he is has a construction business, and he lives next door. And yeah, I'm really enjoying it so far. But this does deal with abuse. It hasn't gone full yet, but you know Salem went through something, and her dad wasn't a very nice person, and she's going to therapy, and so that may be triggering for some, but I'm really enjoying it so far. So yes, I am gonna go downstairs here in a few minutes and make lasagna and have that for dinner. And I have to go back to work tomorrow, which I'm not really looking forward to, but it will be fine. I only have 5.5 hours, 7 to 12:30, so it's not too bad. It's just gonna be a lot, but yeah, 7 to 12:30, but I will hopefully get, maybe, depending on how much I actually want to read. It's only 5:03 today right now, so I may be able to finish this today if I actually read, but we shall see. But I thought I would just update and tell you I'm enjoying it. Update here, I finished the Confidence of a Wildflower by Micalea Smeltzer yesterday, but it was like 10:30 when I did, so I didn't want to update. But I gave it 5 out of 5 stars. It was really, really, really good. It was very intense. The last like 50, well, the last like 30% had a lot of stuff, and I cried. It was very, I don't want to spoil it, but the trigger warnings in the front, just be aware there is death, and cancer, and grief. So, but yeah, but I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited for book number 2. But that's the end of this book 1 vlog right now, and I will update when I read book 2. As I said, I will have a book talk of The Confidence of a Wildflower when it comes out on the 23rd, and then April 6th is when the second book comes out. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I'll see you in a few weeks. So update here, I got my arc of the Resurrection of Wildflowers by Micalea Smeltzer, which is book 2 in the Wildflowers Duet, last night, and I started it, and I've already cried so much. So the trigger warnings for this one is cancer and death. So you follow Salem, who is moving back to her hometown to take care of her mom, who is dying of cancer, and it's 6 years later after The Confidence of a Wildflower, which I thought was interesting. I didn't know. I thought it would be like picked up right where The Confidence of a Wildflower ended, but it didn't, which I actually really liked. So the first few chapters were a little hard to read, and I'm on 21 now, and I'm really enjoying it. But this follows Salem moving back to take care of her mom, and Thayer still lives next door, and he still has his construction business, and Salem is a divorced woman and she moves back, and yeah, I don't want to tell you too much without spoiling it, but it's really good so far. I am 34% through, so I will most likely finish this today, and it's really good. But I just wanted to update that I did get the arc and I am rating it. Update, I finished the Resurrection of Wildflowers by Micalea Smeltzer. We have been at 5 out of 5 stars. Really loved it. I loved how it ended, and yeah. So this takes place 6 years after The Confidence of a Wildflower, and Salem comes back to her hometown to take care of her mother, who is dying of cancer, and she hasn't seen Thayer in 6 years, and it's a second chance. As I said, there is the topic of cancer and death, trigger warnings for that Also, sorry. Also, there is a little bit of, in the first book, there was talk about, child abuse and sexual abuse. So there is a little bit more of that too. So just be aware of that. But I gave this 5 out of 5 stars. Really love this duet. It is very sad, but beautiful. So just be aware. I really enjoyed it, and I'm excited to read more books by Micalea. I mean, I've read everything she's written, but I'm excited to read more of what she writes. So yeah, that's the end of this vlog. And yeah, I'll see everyone later.